What's up, guys? HockeyDude1940 here, and I am here with my final online game for NHL 14 Hockey Ultimate Team. It is my last online game with my team. It's been a good ride. It's been a nice and long ride, but it finally comes to an end here. This one final game, and after this game is over, I'm gonna open one last 8/750 pack as well. Ooh, that's a penalty. Yeah, that's a major penalty. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on. This is my first and last Division 1 game in this game. After you see the after you see the gameplay for NHL 15, this game just looks horrible. Ooh, Gretzky almost got that. Oh, Nash. Oh, he's making dangles. That was bad. Oh my god, that was perfect. That was perfect. That's what you get, buddy. That's what you get. I'm gonna make you watch that. That was horrible. Look at this. This guy's not a penalty kill. It's the first minute of the game, he's just sitting in his own, faking, trying to do whatever, and Kessel just roofs it. Oh, that's awesome. What a way to start. What a way to start. But yeah, once you see the NHL 15 leaked game, or the gameplay trailer, I guess you can call it, this game just looks horrible. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I just can't wait for NHL 15. I'm going to be getting the NHL 15, if you guys didn't see my video, oh, Joe Thornton. Oh, big Joe Thornton, his first and last game on my team. I bought Joe Thornton and Ryan Getzlaf just because I've never used either of them. Just because they are always so slow. You know, I never like to use them, but Joe Thornton, he's doing pretty well in his first game, I guess. But yeah, if you guys didn't see my NHL 15 game modes, thoughts video, I'm going to be getting NHL 15 on the PS3. And it's funny, because actually for a while I was looking forward to getting an Xbox One. And good thing I didn't get one yet, because I would have been pretty disappointed if I sold my PS3, which I'm never going to do. And get an Xbox One, and then find out what the game modes and stuff are on the next gen. Because PS3 and Xbox 360 are just going to be such a better console for this game. As far as gameplay and stuff. Oh, PK Subban, I forgot he was on the point for my team. Oh, and wow, nobody picked. The AI in this game is horrible. Even the NHL 15 gameplay, the AI looked great. Oh, look at that. And just as I'm talking about the AI, they take a ridiculous penalty. I'm going to watch that. I'll watch the replay of that. I think it was Zuccarello. That was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm so pumped for NHL 15. You know, Hockey Ultimate Team and all that kind of stuff. Look at this. Absolutely ridiculous. But, yeah, I think I forgot to set my penalty kill lines again. I always forget to set my penalty kill and power play lines when I edit my team. But yeah, I can just see the puck physics and everything in NHL 15 being a lot better. Just a much better game to play. I don't know why the play stopped. I don't understand why the play stopped. Did he take a penalty? Or did he already have the penalty? He already had it, didn't he? I don't know why the play stopped there. Yeah, I can't wait. The demo comes out in a few days. So that'd be cool. But as of right now, I've been pretty busy and sick recently, so I haven't been able to put out a ton of videos very often. But what I've been trying to do, you know, the past month or so, is put out at least a few videos a day. And school is coming in about 9 days or something. I think school starts for me. And I'm going into high school, so it's going to be a lot harder, a lot more work, obviously, so I'm not sure how much content I'm going to be able to put out, but yeah, we'll see. That was a great goal, by the way. As far as the NHL 15 demo, I'm going to make a video of me just loading up the demo, and just you guys are going to see my first thoughts on the demo. I know there was all the talk oh, it's only going to be released on next-gen consoles. I don't think so. Even though it says 26th for Xbox One and Xbox One and PS4. You know, why wouldn't they have a demo? The whole point of a demo is so that people see the game and they play the game. They play the demo, and if they like the game, they go out and buy the game. That's the whole point. So why would they, especially since I don't think nearly as many people are going to be getting the game on next gen than current gen. I don't know why they wouldn't have a demo. So I'm just confident that there will be a demo. The offsides in this game are just crap, by the way. They're so like sensitive, and the AI just goes offsides all the time. But that's the point of this game, is that it's my last online game. I don't have to deal with this pain anymore. Oh, I'm already seeing the Wii. Already seeing the Wii stops, cuts, and he gets laid out. Because the checking in this game is way too much. EA does that every single year. They always take one thing, and they make it like their most anticipated like feature in the game, and like the thing that they focus on the most. And they always overdo it. Like NHL 14 was the body checking and the collision physics, or not the fighting engine and stuff. Way overdone. Like the checking is, I'm not gonna say it's horrible, but some body checks are good, and then others are just ridiculous. Like the guy shouldn't, like that. Like there's no way Bergeron should fly that far when he gets hit like that. That's ridiculous. And then this year, it's the jerseys. The jerseys flap like there's a fan blowing against them. Like 50 miles an hour. It's ridiculous. But, the Bergeron cut, shoot. Oh. Who's the penalty on? I bet it's me. Oh, no, it's not. Wow. Alright. I just can't wait to put this game in its case for the final time and put in my NHL 15 disc. I just can't wait. It's going to be so awesome. I'm going to try to get as much content as I can out. Like I said, I'm going to be very busy with school. That's my main focus this year, is my school work and stuff. School comes before YouTube, unfortunately. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get as much, like, Hockey Ultimate Team and GM mode gameplay as I can. Be a pro, as far as, or I think it's still called Live the Life on current gen. But, as far as be a pro, it depends on how good it is in the game. They haven't talked about it at all. So I don't know what to expect. If it's just a re-release of last year's Live the Life, which was absolute crap, then I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to do a playthrough. But if it's updated, like if they actually have like cutscenes and stuff, then I might give it a try. But as of right now, based on what we know, I'm not going to be playing Be a Pro. Hockey Ultimate Team, for sure. GM mode, I'm definitely going to be playing. And what was that? He like rushed me with his goalie. But GM mode, I will be playing ESHL. I might get out some gameplay of ESHL this time around. Just drop in games. I don't really do club stuff just because I'm not on too much anymore, and especially with school coming up. And even if I were on, most of the time I'd either be playing Online Shootout, GM mode, or Hockey Ultimate Team. ESHL, I like it, but I'm not too into the club stuff. A 6v6 club, just because I don't have time for it, The games take like 30 minutes, and I can't get on every night and play, 5 games. I just can't do that. So, I'll just do gameplay of, like, drop-in games. We'll do kind of like a Be a Pro career of, like, ESHL, sort of. Yeah, that might be interesting. But, yeah, so first period, those are the stats. 4-0 after the first. Division 1 is not what I thought it would be like. At least this guy. But yeah, I'm just so pumped for NHL 15. Especially Hockey Ultimate Team. I can't wait to see what they've done to it. Because it's supposed to be like the layout of FIFA. all like the menu screens and stuff and the search engines. So I hope that they did it a lot like FIFA, because I don't like soccer too much. I don't like soccer at all, actually, but I just love the game FIFA, and I just love the menu screens. I love how FIFA Ultimate Team looks. It's just such a good game, and yeah, I just can't wait for to see what they've done in the NHL version. But yeah, I guess I'll talk more about the game modes and stuff. I mean, EA has messed up big time. I mean, I've heard now that some people are getting over it. Some people are still pissed and saying fire ram or all the immature BS. But other people realize that, and really it's kind of an excuse, but it also isn't, because people are saying now that, oh, well, they're now taking a year off of ESHL, so in NHL 16 it's going to be that much better. Well, they took the year off for NHL 14 too, so basically now they have 3 years of making this, and they still couldn't get it. Or no, they've already had 2 years to make this game better, and now they messed up horribly. So now we're going on 3 years in the process. So we'll see. I don't give EA any credit anymore. They just, every single year they find a big way to just disappoint people. NHL 13 was good. It was definitely a huge step up from NHL 12. NHL 14, they took the year off. They made the same game. And now NHL 15, which is supposed to be a huge game, we just had our hopes way too high. We thought I mean, it's our fault in the end. I mean, we thought way too highly of EA Sports. We truly believed that they were going to make a decent game this year, and they failed us again. So that's what we get for trusting EA once again. But I hope EA Sports realizes this. Like, in the NHL, like the real NHL, there are lockouts. And when lockouts happen, there are a lot of people that are pissed. A lot of people saying, fire Bettman. It's the same kind of thing. And they say, oh, I'm never going to watch another hockey game. But the NHL knows that people aren't going to stop watching hockey. If you're a true hockey fan, you're still going to come back when the lockout's over and watch hockey again. And, buy merchandise. EA, or not EA, the NHL knows that. So they don't care if they have to take a year off to settle some CBA. But EA Sports, I hope they're not thinking that same way, because EA Sports, I truly believe they've lost a lot of their audience that was already very slim. Like, the NHL community is already very, very small, which is why they don't really have a big enough budget or whatever to make that great of a game. But, oh, how did he get me hooked? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I can't get out of this. Oh, yes, I did. And I get smacked. I've never gotten hooked before in a fight, because I usually don't fight, but... but yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the, blackouts and stuff. I truly believe that this time around, people are just fed up with EA Sports, and the community is already small enough, and I believe that for how bad this game is, at least for the next-gen consoles, I truly believe, I've seen a lot of people, there are even a couple of YouTubers that have said that they're done with NHL just because they can't take it anymore with EA Sports and their BS. So, a lot of people, a lot of fans are just giving up on EA Sports, and I don't blame them at all. I'm always going to buy the NHL games, no matter how bad it seems. Just because I'm a huge hockey fan, I'm never going to stop buying the games. But I do see why some people are not going to buy the game. Yeah, I definitely believe that EA Sports, this was a terrible move on their part. And they've lost a big, big audience this time around. And yeah, it's only going to get worse from this point on, because even if they take, I guess, at least for next gen, I guess this is, if they take another year off, because now they're 2 years behind pretty much, because last year, for I guess the 14 year, 2014, all of the other sports games released next-gen games, except for the NHL guys. And so they're right there a year behind. And now, basically, NHL 15, can you even count it as a next-gen game? Because really, you're paying $60 for a Hockey Ultimate Team and GM mode, which may not even be improved at all. So, really, they're taking another year off, so another about 2 years behind as far as next-gen goes. It's ridiculous. So even if they come back bigger and better, for real, in NHL 16, I still believe there are not going to be enough people playing the game. So that's something to worry about for EA Sports. But yeah, and also for the NHL 15, I was really excited when I heard this. That NHL 15, they announced that, I'm not sure if you guys heard, but they announced that the NHL 15 returning user reward is actually going to be there. Up until this point, they have not said anything about a returning user reward in Hockey Ultimate Team, like there was in 13 and 14. But they have now announced it. They haven't announced the details, like how you can get it, but they have announced that there will be a returning user reward. So that's really exciting, because I've been saving 500K on my account for about 2 months now, and I haven't spent any of it because in NHL 13 and 14, the way that you get the 150K, which is the cap, is you need 500,000 pucks, 200 games played, and 1,000 players in your collection. Let me say this one again. You need at least 200 games played, at least 500,000 pucks, and 1,000 players in your collection. Okay, yeah, I can't stress this enough. I believe there are people out there that think it's based on how many collections you complete. It's not. It's not at all. And it's not jerseys or anything like that. Those don't count towards it or anything like that. You need 1,000 players in your collection. I'll show you after the video my collection. But it doesn't matter how many collections you complete. If you complete all 30 NHL collections and you sell all of the players in that collection and you think, oh, I completed 30 collections, so I'm going to get a big bonus. No, you're not going to get anything because you didn't. Your collection is empty. It doesn't matter if you complete the collection or not. So I just don't think people understand that. But yeah, so like I said, this was for NHL 14, going from 13 to 14. The bonus, the way that you can get the cap of 150K was 200 games played, 1,000 players in your collection, and 500K pucks. So it is a lot. It's not impossible, for sure. Obviously, they want to make it somewhat tough because, obviously, if everyone goes into the game with 150K, there's not a lot of separation between the good and the bad players. But yeah, I have, I think, 120 games played around that, 500K, and 1,000 and something players, so I'm pretty much good. I think I'm going to get a good 100K at least going into NHL 15, which is huge because I definitely want to open a ton of packs and maybe buy some players in the beginning. I really want to get Ryan McDonough and Marty St. Louis on NHL 15 as like my first couple of players, just because I'm a huge Rangers fan and those two players are just amazing. But I'm just so pumped for this game. I'm so pumped. And I really wanted there to be a returning user reward, and I was kind of nervous if there was going to be one or not because, I saved up all that money, and, I mean, just imagine, you take a brand new game, it's just released, and you start out with 150K. Now, that's huge when you're just starting out, because you can buy a collection. You can buy the Phoenix collection and the Florida collection right away, and start building from there. So, and especially when the game first comes out, the market isn't set until about a month into the game or a few weeks. So you can get some nice steals on some players. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, but for those of you guys who don't know, I came into this game with a completely new account because I played NHL 14 Hut for about a month or two, and then my account got banned, and so I had to start completely over with 0 pucks, and I was able to create and get the account that I have today, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of my account and my team, considering I started with literally nothing. But yeah, so I just can't wait for NHL 15. I can't say that enough. I really can't, especially for current gen. For it's funny because for my I'm usually a very unlucky person, but this time around I just feel very lucky because next gen I was sitting there saying, man, I really wish I had the next gen version of this game. It's gonna be sick on the next gen, and now they announce how bad the next gen version is gonna be. And now it seems like current gen that's going to be the game to get. It's going to be 10 times better. So that's pretty cool. Oh, that's a penalty. That was unnecessary, buddy. Oh, Kessel almost got that. I've been mostly paying attention to talking instead of playing. I scored those 4 goals in the first, and I haven't scored since. But I guess around there we go. But as far as NHL news, Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau were stripped of their captaincies, captain and alternate. So that was interesting. Some people don't agree with it because it kind of adds to the bad going on there in San Jose. But I like it. They should have gotten their captaincies taken away. They're a team that's been cup contenders for a good 5 or 6 years now, and they haven't made it past the Western Conference Final. That's crazy. And I mean, Joe Thornton, he's the captain. Marleau, he's the alternate. These guys have been here since like 2000. Joe Thornton's been there since 2005, but Marleau's been there his whole career, and they still can't get it done. They were up 3-0 in a series, and classic San Jose Sharks, they lose 4 games in a row and end up losing the series somehow. So that's ridiculous. They're obviously they can't lead by example in the playoffs if their team gets dominated like that in the second half of the series. I was very surprised when they kept their coach. And I definitely understand why their captaincies were taken away. I fully agree with it. But yeah, it's they need to change up something there in San Jose, and I kind of like it now. They're going into training camp. They're going into next season with a clean slate. The captaincy is up for grabs. It's anybody can take it now. Joe Pavelski. I heard Markador Vlasic. Those types of guys, they can now step up into a leadership role and maybe take the C away from Joe Thornton. It kind of gives those guys a little bit of motivation. It also gives guys like Joe Thornton and Patrick Marleau motivation to prove that they are the leaders of this team and they can lead this team to the cup. But I'd love to see the San Jose Sharks win the cup this year. I mean, even though I'm a Rangers fan, obviously I'd love to see the Rangers win this year. But I would love to see the Sharks win it this year. I'd love to see Joe Thornton, lift the Stanley Cup for the Sharks, and then get traded or whatever, retire. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. Because they've been such a great team for a long time now, and they just can't get there. I don't think they've ever even been to the final in their team history, so they're long overdue, that's for sure. But yeah, and also the news for the Rangers, they signed Kevin Hayes, which was that's BS. Are you kidding me? I know it's the end of the game and I'm up 6-0, but that's BS. I was gonna get to that icing and then he just grabbed me and tried to fight me and he let his guy get the puck. That's ridiculous. Good thing this is my last minute of this game. I can't take it anymore. But yeah, they signed Kevin Hayes, and this guy, I mean, I heard that he was a nice little prospect in Chicago. He wants to play in the NHL this year, and he just didn't fit in Chicago. I hope he fits in New York. I mean, that there is a spot up for grabs on the roster. We only have really 11 roster players right now. I heard Jesper Foss, JT Miller, Oscar Lindbergh, Ryan Haggerty, all these guys are going for that spot, and now Kevin Hayes. What I didn't know about this guy is that he is 6'5". He's, I think, 220 pounds or 225 or something. He's bigger than Rick Nash. So, and that's the one problem with the Rangers this year, is that they're a lot smaller than they were last year. Obviously, the loss of Brian Boyle was huge. I loved Brian Boyle. But if we can get Hayes in there, who's 6'5", that's huge, if he's good enough to play. So there it is. We win the last Hockey Ultimate Team NHL 14 online game. And we win it in pretty convincing fashion. 6-0, 1,800... Is it double pucks weekend? I guess it is. 1,846 pucks. Very nice. Very nice. That should be what you get every win, but whatever. As you guys can see, that is my final online record, 58-22-3. My last 10 games, 8-2-0. I finally made it to Division 1. It took me 12 months. Well, not really 12 months. But with the record 1-0-0 in Division 1. There it is. Those are the final game stats. Shots 33-23. Time on attack 8 minutes to 5.5. Face-offs 18-11. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. 3 stars of the game. Who was the first star of the last game? Victor Hedman, a goal and 2 assists. Phil Kessel, 2 goals, and Lundqvist, a 23-save shutout. Pretty nice way to end off NHL 14 Hockey Ultimate Team. So we will now go to the store and open a 8,750 pack. It is going to be the first and the last pack I open in NHL 14. By that, I mean like the first pack I ever opened was an 8,750, and it's going to be the last. So actually, I'll show off the team that I was using in that game. This was the lineup. This was the forwards. There you go, and this was the defense. Ah, man, I'm gonna miss this team. And then Henrik Lundqvist, he already had the what's it called, the fatigue before that game. So he didn't get the fatigue that game. Alright, let's go to the store. I know there's a 35k pack out right now. I checked before I played that game, but I'm not going to buy it. My overall record for NHL 14 was 115, 27-3 with 8 tournaments won. I'm going to end it off with a Henrik Sedin pack, and then I'm going to show you guys my collection so you can see what I'm talking about if you didn't understand what I said. I don't know how you wouldn't, but if you didn't, I will show you guys anyway. Man, this is going to be a long video. Corey Perry, yeah, you know what, we'll go with Corey Perry. We'll go with Corey Perry, the last pack, the final pack. What will we get? Will we go off on a good note? Come on, EA Sports, give me a good ending. Give me a good ending. And they gave me a piece of crap ending. Look at this. Tom Sestito, or Tim Sestito. I can never remember which one's which. Which are you? I can't see it from this screen, of course. Smith, McMillan, Redmond. I'll just send Redmond to my collection. I guess I'll send these guys. Smith, there you go. Ooh, that's a pretty cool Winnipeg Jets jersey. I might as well hang on to this stuff, right? It's not worth quick selling. Send. Try trade pile, I guess. Or I don't know why I'm sending it to my trade pile. I don't need them, but whatever. All that stuff. Alright, so that was it. The final pack of NHL 14. It was a good run. It was definitely a good run. My favorite part of NHL 14 was the Hockey Ultimate Team. So this is what I was talking about. As you can see, I have 1,036 players. So that is my collection. I have 450 NHL players. But as you can see, I've completed, I think, like 25 collections or 26 or something like that. As you can see, I completed most of these collections. It doesn't matter if you complete the collections. You need to keep the players, guys. So if you just went through and completed the collections and sold everything, then you done goofed, because you're not going to get any pucks. And how many games did I play? 130. 130, 140, 145, 145 games played. So I would need to play 55 more games. I'm not going to play any more games. The next video I do, and probably the last NHL 15 video I will do, is probably an ESHL jump-in game, or drop-in game, I mean. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, let's try to get 5 likes in this video, guys. I know I ask for likes every single video, but that's only because I get views on videos, and to me, I don't care about the viewer count. You know, I don't care if I get 5 views versus 20 views, or whatever. You know, I care if I get likes, because that shows me that somebody actually liked the video, they watched it all the way through, and they clicked the like button. You know, if I don't get any likes on a video, then I don't know if people enjoy that content. I don't know if people want me to continue doing stuff like that. So it just benefits me and it benefits my channel. You know, I'm not a partner on YouTube. I don't plan on being a partner on YouTube. You know, I don't get any money from likes or anything like that. I strictly just ask for it because I like to see if people actually like the content or not. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like. I will see you guys in the next video.